Everybody, it's September 19, 2021, and it's time for an update on the home. This video is sponsored by 1-800-PACK-RAT. Just kidding, no it's not. I wish they were paying me instead of me paying them. Anyways, here's the home. And neighbors on the four-wheelers, of course. Okay, everybody, so there's been a little bit of progress made. The home is just about ready for brick underpinning. We've got the footings for the front porch dug out. They passed inspection this week. They're ready to pour. The challenge is finding a concrete supplier that will supply me just 1.5 yards of concrete, which is what I believe is going to be needed to fill this in. Luckily, my neighbor around the corner, he works with concrete suppliers. That's what he's done all his life, is pour concrete. But either that, maybe the brick mason might be able to mix on site. I don't know. I'm still looking for some answers on that. But anyways, the footing is dug, past inspection. Walk around to the back of the house, show you updates back there. Yeah, guys, just a little at a time. A little at a time. Rim joist has been replaced. The contractor who did this work, he's coming out tomorrow to finish up. A couple little things need to be addressed, but nothing too major. I'm not going to talk about those on video because that wouldn't be right. But so rim joist has been replaced. But yeah, this is my burn barrel or dryer drum. It's just full of rotted rim joist and OSB. We'll have a heck of a fire this week. I might even burn a fire tonight. I don't know. But so there's the back of the home. They had to take the siding off a good portion of the home to get to what they needed to get to. And the rim joist was replaced all the way from the rightmost door to the leftmost door. It was all ripped out and replaced. And last week I discovered just how bad of a roof leak this thing had in the past. I don't think it's still ongoing. I think it's mainly old damage, but have a look here at the roof between the chimney flashing and the gutter there. You see that little dip there? Yeah. Now I've known about that since we got the home here. Matter of fact, I've been up on the roof to replace, to cement around things like the skylights, and just cement around any shingles that didn't want to stay down. There's a few shingles up there that are still kind of popped up a little bit, but that's really just around the flashing of the skylights. Also extended the chimney and replaced the chimney top because the old one was rusted and rotted, all the crap. And so yeah, I am familiar with what's going on up there, but it was last week that I realized just how bad that flashing up there on the chimney had leaked. I mean, it leaked bad. And I talked about this on Facebook to my Facebook friends, but this is why, right there, that thing is right there. This is why you don't let water leaks persist. Now you really get to see it inside here in a moment, but it was so bad that it leaked through the roof, through the ceiling, inside the cavity for the fireplace. Not only that, it also actually leaked down the wall. You see this gap here in the siding? That's there because the OSB behind the siding there is just rotted all to crap. I mean, it's rotted bad. It's dry, so it's not wet. So we've had a couple of rain events here recently. I'm still waiting on a good thunderstorm to come up, which I think we're gonna get one this week. I'm gonna show you inside what I've done, really, to look at things. So the rim joist, that should be finished up probably tomorrow, and then it's just getting that concrete poured up front and getting the brick underpinning installed. I mean, it's ready for it. Once the brick underpinning's there, gotta go under there and install some shims between the brick underpinning and the rim joists, especially back here. The home is now self-supported back here. Now the guy who worked on it, he did have these blocks up under here, but I had to actually jack the home up and take them out because they were in the way of the brick mason. They were in the way of the brick mason wouldn't be able to go around because I was sticking too far out with the brick underpinning. So that's one thing I'm going to discuss with the guy tomorrow. Say, hey, look, I had to take these down because they were interfering. But let's go inside. Other than that, there's not too much really to update you on about this thing. I mean, once the brick underpinning's there, it's going to be decks. And I know it, when I'm talking about it here on YouTube, it seems like, oh, it's something I could do on the weekend. It's not. It's the decks along are a pretty big thing, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that my neighbor down the street, he's going to be able to work in some time because he's a contractor. He does work like this and should be able to help me with the decks. Go inside here. So one thing I should note is previously, when the home was first moved in, this back door here, the deadbolt was like this, sticking up into the door frame. And they had to jack it up and put those blocks under there just to get this door open. But now the door can open without the blocks there, so the rim joist has definitely helped. The new rim joist has definitely helped. It still drags a little bit. And the thing is, it's still too low over here. And you may think, oh, I just need to raise the door a little bit. But when you look at the top of the door here, it's too high over here. And it's like too low there. Whereas down here, it drags the, as you can hear, it drags down here. And really, to be honest, after the rim joist repair, it doesn't drag as bad as it did. But that's what I was saying. Once the brick underpinning is put in, go under there with a jack and some blocks and jack this portion up, probably within this area right here, jack it up a little bit, shim it up, and that hopefully should resolve that. That's why I don't have blinds on this particular door just yet, because you can see right there it's not quite level. But now let's talk about the fireplace cavity. So see if I got a flashlight around here somewhere. I'll have to show you that. What I did is I actually cut a hole in the wall, in the drywall, to gain access. Dang, I can't find a flashlight anywhere in here. I opened up a hole in the drywall to gain access into that cavity. Figures I can't find a flashlight. Oh well. So you can see here, I just crazy. Cut a hole in the drywall. Oh look, flashlight right here. Good. Battery's low though. You can see all this mess right here. Yeah, this place was a mess. Have a look at that. Now, this is after I pulled the loose insulation out to see what was going on up in there. And of course, as I expected, the roof decking, that OSB right there is, or plywood, whatever it is, it's soft right there. But I believe this is old damage. I believe the chimney flashing leak has since been repaired. But it was leaking very, very bad at one point. Not during the time that I had the home. This is back up when it was still in its old location. And now there was a good bit of insulation and pieces of sheetrock or drywall just laying in here. The way I found out about this the first time was through that hole down there. I snuck my action cam on a selfie stick and a flashlight up in here, and had a look at things, and that was very disturbing to see. So of course I come in here and made this hole, and I'm gonna what I'm gonna do with this is I'm going to get some trim, kind of like what goes around the door. I'm gonna frame this that way I can attach this back to the wall. This way I can have access into this cavity should I ever need it. So I gotta get the shop back over here and clean all this up. And after a good thunderstorm this week, I should be able to determine if that is still leaking or not. Definitely gonna have that roof fixed up there at some point, but really just gotta determine whether it's still leaking or not. So to be honest, guys, that's kind of the thing that you get when you are buying a home like this, a double wide existing manufactured home, or any house for that matter. They just manufacture the modular, just any house in general that you're buying. Sometimes you'll find stuff like that after you close on the sale. But what guys, what gets me is you sitting here in the living room. It's coming up a big rainstorm outside. You'd have to hear the water going tap, 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 tap on top of this fireplace. Or just hitting the floor. Matter of fact, here's some footage that I took back in 2017 or 2018 in the single wide. It sprung a bad leak in the roof next to the chimney. Have a look at this. So yeah, at least when, like in my case, when something like that happens, if I hear water leaking or if I discover water leaking, I'm not going to sit around and just let it leak. I'm going to try to do what I can right away to fix the problem. In this case, this water leak, or this roof leak, was allowed to persist for quite a while, and that's just. I don't know. Y'all may have different opinions than me on this, but I couldn't let something like that just go on without doing something. And to be honest, this place in the past has had some roof leaks. Now you can't see it now because we got this back up, but there was some stains on the ceiling right at the halfway point. Probably the ridge cap had leaked at some point. You got a spot right there. Got a spot right up in here. So at some point, this thing did have some roof issues. Now the shingles that are on the roof now, they are kind of aged. The place is going to probably do for a new roof here in the next few years. It's got an old 3-tap shingle roof on it. Definitely could use a re-roofing at some point. But yeah. So, not too much other than that to really say about the home. I'm just hoping to have this done in October. We are halfway through, a little over halfway through September now. So it's really, to be honest, once the brick underpinning is built, and I've had the opportunity to go into the home and shim up the back in those areas, then it's going to be decks. And then once the decks are done and I can get the final inspection and pass the final inspection and the zoning inspections, I'll be issued the CO, which is the certificate of occupancy, and that's the point where I'll be moving back in here. Now, to be honest, that's not going to be everything that's going to be done to the home. It's still going to be a work in progress, because you can see I got to mud these cracks in the drywall at the halfway point, and also in a couple of areas where the drywall had cracked when this thing was moved. There's a couple little spots here and there, but I'm telling you guys, I'm so ready. Y'all just have no idea. I'm telling you, it's just, you go look over at Q Computer Channel, my other YouTube channel, you can see that I have hardly uploaded anything. That's because, well, haven't been able to do the things I normally do since April. And really, this whole project got started in March, so yeah. So yeah, this is going to be the future home of Q Computer Channel videos. This is going to be my office or tech room, whatever the heck you want to call it. I'm going to have my main system right over here, and I'm going to have my tables and stuff over here. I should be able to gain some space. I have more. I have a large amount of workspace in this corner over here. Have my table, I guess maybe up to about here or so. I'm going to have these doors taken out. I actually have to. I have to take these doors out because I have to classify this room as an office, because the septic system on this lot was built for a 2-bedroom home, and this is a 3-bedroom. So this bedroom again is being used as the office. So yeah, guys, I'm excited. I mean, look at this giant closet. It's going to be nice. And also got to have someone come in and fix this carpet. It's got to be pulled and stretched. Matter of fact, it's got to be pulled and stretched, and a carpet iron run through to heat up this glue that's in here. Mobile home movers went ahead and installed that, so that's really all it needs, I think. And, that, and also got to install a threshold here in the kitchen at the halfway point. Me and Mom will probably change out this microwave this week. Get it swapped out. And that one does work, and one of my neighbors is interested in it. So, tell you guys, it's getting closer, but it's going on way longer than I ever thought it would. So, anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.